Can you hear me?
It's about to get dangerous.
Blaze them if you got them. Oh,
It's about to get
I'm about to get funky.
with a coffee.
Whoa, whoa.
It's about to get dangerous.
It's about to get dangerous. We have two dangerous men on this podcast. It's episode 287, and it's a heavy one. We got two heavy hitters here.
That's me.
Mostly me. This guy's pretty skinny. He looks like a guy right now trying to figure out the camera in a porno right now.
There we go.
There he goes, the POV, the man himself, Adam Close. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen.
What's happening, Alex? How you been, man?
I'm hot. We moved into a house with no working AC.
No working AC. That means it's coming or what?
It better be, or I'm beating up an Indian woman.
Oh no, that's assault, brother.
I don't want to do a hate crime. I really don't.
Yeah,
I'm busy enough.
it'd be terrible for the career.
I'm already not getting booked in SF. I don't want to.
Where'd you guys move?
In Concord still.
Yeah.
We just moved into a house.
I just saw David Coker. He was telling me how he was like, yeah, Alex asked me to help him move. I was like, yeah, right. Had to tell him some lie about hurting my knee. I was like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, he seems like a guy that would say something like that. That little rascal, I'm gonna get him. You know that? I'm really gonna get him.
He didn't say that. He told me he hurt his knee and couldn't help you move.
Well, he told me he told me he hurt his penis.
Oh, how convenient.
So I was like, what's that have to do with moving?
You know he didn't hurt his penis having sex.
Well, maybe having sex with a dude.
Nice. So you guys moved into a nice house? That's cool.
Yeah, just a couple things. It was filthy. They're supposed to clean it for you. We moved in this house, the floors were like Draymond Green black.
Oh my God.
Just dark, and we're trying to get them curry, color, a little lighter.
I gotcha.
So so a couple little things, but we got a good price. We're renting, of course. I'm a struggling comedian and also a struggling alcoholic. Rent's really expensive too. California. We're trying to save up for it, so we're renting. It's good for now, but it's not San Leandro. I wish I was a little with the folks. I wish I was a little diverse. It's too white around here. It's really white.
Yeah, man, we're down here in the shit, dude. My Spanish is getting pretty good.
I know. I love that. What's the joke?
Oh, what, the free range Chihuahuas?
Right.
Hey, I made the mistake. I forgot who it was. I was like, dude, I always confuse Walnut Creek and Concord. And some guy was like, I bet people from Walnut Creek don't do that. And I was like, it was, he was like flexing on Walnut Creek hella tough. I was like, I guess.
Yeah, there's a weird like Walnut Creek's like the rich folks and Concord's kind of like the working class. There's a weird, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm sure it's like that everywhere.
People are weird though. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. Yeah, for real. I mean, neither of them are Oakland. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stop trying to rep. You can't rep Walnut Creek like it's fucking East Oakland.
Hey, you want to hear a funny story?
Yeah.
So, my cousin, she grew up in San Jose. She went to a high school called Lee High School, right?
Hmm.
Now, if you grew up in the town, do you know Los Gatos?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So if you grew up in Los Gatos, it's not San Jose, and you go to Los Gatos High, right?
Yeah.
But Lee High School is very close to Los Gatos, but it's San Jose for sure,
Okay.
So whenever you meet anyone from San Jose, they're like, "Oh, where are you from?" Like, "I'm from San Jose." Like, "Oh, what part?" Because San Jose is fucking huge, right?
Yeah.
So my cousin would always say, "Oh, I'm from the border of San Jose and Los Gatos," right?
Hmm.
And she would like, and everyone from her high school would say the same shit too. They would always like cling on to the, "Oh, border of Los Gatos." I guarantee you the people in Los Gatos aren't saying the border of San Jose. They're just saying Los Gatos, you know?
Right, right,
So I
right.
feel
And
like
for
Walnut
folks,
Creek probably has a little bit of that with Concord, right? Like, oh, we're not Concord. Um,
and for folks that don't, and for folks that don't know Los Gatos, because I got a lot of Chinese listeners, Los Gatos is really ritzy. And
it's like
San
the
Jose,
Beverly Hills. It's like the Beverly Hills of San Jose.
and San Jose can be a little
Got a
dicey.
lot of Chinese listeners. Is that so?
Well, I actually wanted to come out on the podcast. I've been wanting to get this off my chest. I am a Chinese spy.
Show them your tattoo. Dang, that's how they know. That's
I've
how
been
they.
hiding my tattoos.
That's how they know.
I click on these, and it's oh shit! I gotta turn them off, and
Killer
then
bees,
it's,
killer bees.
I turn into nuclear. I just my eyes go black, ears grow, I get really hairy. They call me a gorilla, which is kind of racist, but
That's wild. What have you been up to, man? How's old Nick? Quick.
yeah, good. Just with the move, it's been a lot, so I haven't really been able to do a lot of comedy. I've only been doing like one show a week, two shows a week, which is not enough, you know. But yeah, just I don't know, fucking like every comic, beat myself up during the day, telling myself I'm not doing enough, and going home.
And then you go home and you smoke a bowl and you're like, now I'm here for the rest of the night.
Right, right. But
Yeah,
yeah, dude, I just want to be doing more. That's kind of what I've been up. That's been my mindset lately. I want to do more.
yeah, yeah. I feel like a lot of that is planning.
I hate planning.
Yeah, it's the hardest part. But like I
Good
feel like
call.
there's
You
some
just blew my hey, you just blew my mind. It's the planning. I never thought about that. It's so true. I'm not organized.
but like if you're able to like plan it, I there you I mean I'm the same way. I got no chance of like, oh, I'm gonna I'm gonna fly by the seat of my pants and do all the right thing. You know what I mean? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? There's no way. But if I plan, I'm pretty good at sticking to a schedule and like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. And if you do it like that, it makes it easier, but like it's hard to plan open mics because they're so bullshit, you know?
Well, yeah, and honestly, I'm kind of over open mics. I'll do them here and there. They're just kind of it's like discouraging when you do them. Like I
Yeah,
feel
make
like
you
the
want to kill
Joker. I
yourself.
feel like the Joker. I want to shoot myself and
Yeah, for
a
sure.
TV host. You know what I
Big
mean?
time. Big time. Um,
But the shows, here's my thing, bro. It's planning, it's organizing. A lot of us comedians, I want to generalize so I don't feel as bad as myself. We're lazy. But I got a new show coming up June 24th in Richmond at East Brothers Brewery. We're going to have Corday Snell headline. And I'm going to try to get something going there once a month and get momentum and get some good shows going. And just try to get out there, try to get more clips, try to save up for better video equipment. I want to do more acting. And dude, I see you hustling out there. That's why I'm glad you hit me up here because I haven't talked to you for a while. But I see you going out there and fucking destroying and making fucking babies cry and laugh. I heard you make babies laugh and cry. It like blows people away.
I made a baby grow up at my last show. He
You
turned,
bet you're the opposite of Benjamin Button. You
he
you gave
turned
it
no,
life.
yeah, he was an infant at the beginning of my set. 15 minutes later, he was like a 7-year-old. It was crazy.
Have you ever done comedy for kids? Like a kid at a show?
No.
You
At
never
Epidemic Ales on Sunday, there was a bunch of kids in the audience.
and did you change the material?
I did not.
The-
There was about there was about 6 or 8 kids in the audience, like 10 or younger. And I was like, Coker, what's up with these kids? You want me to do PG-13 or what?
I knew Dave was a pedophile.
And he was come on. And he was like, nah, fuck him.
Oh,
He was like, it's 8 p.m. on a Saturday in a bar. These kids
I
aren't supposed
love
to
it.
be these kids aren't supposed to be here. And yeah, dude, I do honestly, like, I'm not even joking. I had one of the better sets like of my career. Uh,
Why?
why?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what makes me say that?
Mm-hmm.
It was 15 minutes, which is like a little bit longer. It's
Right.
usually I feel like we're doing 10 or 12s.
Uh-huh. Right, right,
So
right, right.
15
It's
is like
like, yeah.
it's like a click longer, just a little bit. So I was able just to do like if I do a 10-minute set and it's a hitter set, you know what I mean? I can kind
Yeah.
of I don't feel as good about it because I know all those jokes are gonna work. You know what I mean? I expect them to work. But with 15 minutes, there was maybe like 2.5 minutes where it's like I'm not super comfortable with it. Or not maybe it's just a little more of a wild card, and it just hit. Everything just hit. There was not a single thing I said that wasn't like a banger.
Now, usually you do comedy naked. Were you naked?
I was not. No, I had the clothes on this time. Had the shirt, the pants,
You're really
shoes.
growing. You're
Yeah.
growing as a comedian. God bless. No, we're kidding. Adam doesn't go up there naked, but he will wear a FUBU jersey.
A
Uh,
Fufu, the '05.
I got a joke about that because you can't say the word anymore. Wigger. I was one
Yeah,
of those
you
kids.
can't say that anymore. I heard it blurred out on the radio.
Can you?
No, you cannot.
Yeah, I know, I know. I made a post with that word in it. My buddy's like, take it down, be careful, And then part of me inside wants to say, fuck the world. I'll post whatever, but you
Dude,
can't.
so I heard this maybe this is a while ago, 7 or 8 years ago. I heard it's an Eminem song where he says it, and then I text my sisters who are black women, and I was like, "Hey, what did you? They're blurring out this word?" And they're like, "Yeah, they should. Of course they should." And I was like, "Oh, okay. I guess now I know." I had no idea that it was offensive to anyone.
I bet if your sisters were white, they would have had a different response.
Well, yeah, I definitely did. I definitely did. I was like, who cares about this word? This isn't even a real
But
word.
yeah, it's similar, I guess.
But I mean, they were both like, yeah, fuck that word. Oh, all right, for sure, it's out. Fuck it. You,
Right. Trying to get
I just play by the rules.
Yeah, I have a black coworker, and it's been a godsend because I can ask him if something sounds racist. You know what I mean? Like you need some black people in your life or people of color just kind of put you in check also, and just kind of help you know what's going on, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Everybody needs everybody needs some black people in their life for sure. For sure. There's no doubt about it.
They should have a thing where you can
They
hire a
should
black friend.
Nah, you should just if you're hearing this podcast and you're like, man, I don't know what these guys are talking about. I don't have any black friends. Just try to make a black friend.
It's very easy,
It's
in my
yeah,
opinion.
they're just regular people.
Yeah.
They're regular people, except they'll tell you if your breath stinks and if you're a bad driver. And you know what I mean? Like they're they'll make you better for sure. Look how good I
Oh,
am. Alex, look how good I am at stuff, dude. It's because of I have so many black people in my life.
oh my God. So my black coworker, he goes, you can use the N-word in front of me.
No, no, no. It's a trap. I'm telling you, dude. He's trying to get the company, he's trying to sue the company, dude. It's a trap.
So he
Under
says
no
this. He goes,
circumstances.
bro, he goes, you can use the N-word in front of me, but if we're in front of other black people and they
No.
don't like it, I can't save you.
Yeah, I mean,
I said, I think I'm good. I think I'll just use slurs for other races.
oh boy. Yeah, I you know, I bet he doesn't mind.
No, it's like it's not necessary. Like I don't need to say that word. The only time you'll catch me saying that word is like in a rap song. Like if I'm rapping
You
in the
know,
car, you know what I mean?
I don't even do it by myself in rap songs anymore because I feel like,
Really?
yeah, because I feel like it makes you too comfortable saying it.
Well,
Like
you know
it's
what's hey, you know what's interesting?
you saw your boy Gabe Kuiper?
Oh,
He been listening to too much DMX. You know what I mean? He
he
was too comfortable rapping it when he was jogging. You know what I mean? And now
when
he's saying it on air,
when he
having to take
said
a leave of absence.
indefinitely, that guy's not coming back. But you know,
I mean,
someone
they're
in
the A's.
Alabama is
They're the
hiring
A's.
him.
They're a bullshit organization, dude. They'll have him back.
He's going to a team in Alabama. We loved your catchphrase.
Nobody's watching that bullshit anyways, dude. Nobody cares.
Hey,
They,
when he
they
said that museum, though, I was like, I want to go there.
no, come on. No,
But
what was I saying?
anyways,
Oh, I remember one time in high
yeah.
school, I got in a fight, and it was one of those things where like we met at the mall, and then like a group of like 20 kids walked over to this area, and we all and me, I had a fight, and this other guy, the other two kids fought, and I won my fight. And on the way back to the mall, this black kid, his name's Saquon. What's up, Saquon? He was like, he put his
Quan,
arm
what's up,
around me.
boy?
He was like, you know what, Adam? You can say the N word now. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I don't think that's gonna work out. I think there's other black people in the world besides you.
Right.
We're 14. You know what I mean? What are you gonna do?
Um, sorry, I'm texting my cocaine dealer. Geez, prices are just going up for everything, you know?
Yeah, I stopped doing cocaine.
Yeah, I did too. That was actually my
Some
mom. I was asking her.
some time ago, dude.
Yeah. It's not good. You know, I don't need fentanyl to go, hi, surprise, you're dead.
Surprise fent. That's one thing.
Right.
Also, it's just no way to live. Like
That's good. I like
you know,
that.
you, you know what I mean? Like, okay, like besides the like threat of being arrested at any time,
Uh-huh.
like anytime you got it or you're driving with it, it's just like 6 months in jail, right?
That's
Forget about
crazy.
forget
That's
about
crazy.
that. Um, you need sleep. You know what I mean? Like all the like you need to be sleeping. You can't just be up till 8 a.m. You know what I mean? You need to be sleeping. And plus, like if you have any problems, like mental, like I tend to run a little angry. I tend to be like I can be like an angry person from time to time. Um, that shit will exacerbate that. You know what I mean? If you have anxiety, if you're depressed, if you're like neurotic, you know what I mean? It'll just like
And
make
that's
all of
and that's scary. Like you're tall. Like tall people that are angry is scarier than a shorter person angry.
yeah, yeah. I don't. Yeah,
Yeah,
I need
dude, I don't, I
less
think,
anger for
maybe
sure.
try it when you're 18, test it out, but
Test the waters, give it a sniff.
risk your
You
life. It's all good, you don't
try
know.
it. Try
But
it.
yeah, as an adult now,
If you don't live at your parents' house and you're young and you're single, um,
let me tell you something,
probably
Adam.
still don't do it.
Right, 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 right. If you're living at
probably,
your parents, if you're living at your parents' house,
probably just
don't do it. You'll
probably
never
just
leave.
develop a personality. Probably
Well,
just work on yourself.
here's my thing. Here's my thing. There's things you can do that simulate cocaine.
What do you
I
mean,
will do
like a espresso?
I will do a couple espressos and then a sativa strand.
Oh, now you're buzzing.
That's a legal speedball right there, my friend. That is a great feeling in the morning, and that makes me want to climb Mount Everest.
Dude, let me tell you something. I was I was in Tahoe and I had a little bit of free time, so I go down to the. I was all over the place this day, but I
Keep
find
going, keep going.
myself at yeah. Where are you going? He's
No,
got
no,
his.
keep going.
I find myself at the dispensary,
Uh,
in South Lake Tahoe, and I'm talking to the guy, And the last time I had a weed drink, it completely put me on my ass.
A weed what?
Drink like a
Oh, okay. I've never really had one that was strong.
yeah. So the last one I had was very strong,
Uh-huh.
and so I was like, yeah, let me try one of these. Oh, they got one with caffeine. Let me go for this. Right? It was 100 milligrams of THC and 150 milligrams of caffeine. Right? So I was like, for sure, let's do it. Glug it. Right? Um. I feel like I was like very much in a good mood. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say I wasn't high by any means. I would not, because I was dancing in the car, I was singing, you know what I mean? Like I was having a good old time. But I don't know that I wouldn't have been doing that otherwise, given that it was a lovely day.
Right.
I just feel like my tolerance is just fucking through the roof.
You did a 180 right there. I thought you were gonna say you were messed up, you were on top of the roof, throwing up, yelling for your wife.
No,
Uh,
it was almost unnoticeable.
yeah, you might want to take a break.
Dude, I did a whole sober October, and I feel like that was just a few months ago.
Was that hard?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty resilient. Um,
That's
it was
hard. That's a
boring.
hard statement. I love that. That
It
fired
was
me up.
boring, you know.
Yeah, it's boring.
I prefer smoking.
You want to hear something funny?
What's up?
So I go get Mexican food with my son the other day, okay? And it's
Right.
like 8:30 at night, Saturday night after a birthday party. They
Mm-hmm.
had a Little Caesars pizza at the birthday party. I said, "Don't eat that shit. Let's go get fresh Mexican food. Still a lot of calories, but at least it's fresh. Little Caesars would kill you, right? That kid's gonna grow man tits like his father. I don't want that." But anyway, so we go to the Mexican food, and I sometimes, lately I haven't, but I used to DoorDash.
Yeah.
So I see this like older black guy, hey, love the POCs, and he's like waiting for a DoorDash order, and he's kind of irritated. I'm waiting for my order. It's taking hella long, and we just get to talking.
Yeah.
And I tell him I used to do DoorDash, and why I love DoorDash. It's the only job you can show up for the most part really high and
Yeah.
reeking of weed,
Yeah.
and no one cares.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he
Yeah.
laughed and stuff. And then I told him I was a comedian, follow me, I need more black followers, that whole thing. And then he goes, "Oh, you like weed, huh?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "My buddy just gave me a bunch." He's like, "Let me go get you some out of the car." Meanwhile,
Yeah.
my 10-year-old's just sitting there waiting for the
Yeah.
food chips. You know what I mean? He's like, "Daddy,
Hell
what are you
yeah.
talking about?" I'm like, "All right." He comes back with a paper bag.
No.
And he gives me a paper bag like a fucking Italian mobster. And my son's just like watching us do a
It's just got a pistol in it.
My son watched this dude, and then he did. My son doesn't even say anything. He's like a mobster's son. He's like knows not to say anything. You
He's
know?
like, Daddy's black friend gave him a bag full of nugs.
No, he didn't see what was in the bag. I hid it. I did one of
It's
those. I
all
put it in my pocket.
it's all a sandwich bag.
Yeah, yeah, it's a Subway
No.
sandwich. I like slid it under the seat like I was Sly. He's like watching me the whole time. I'm thinking he can't see me. It's
He's
funny.
like, split that shit.
Yeah. He's like, "Let's go. I'll go get a
He's
Swisher."
like, he all
You ever
pulls
have
one
that
out.
friend? Did you ever have that friend where you would call up and he'd be like, "Hey, let's smoke." I'm like, "Yeah, let's smoke." He's like, "I'll go get the Swisher. You get the weed." Huh?
No, no. I don't know. I feel like I was, to be honest, man, I feel like I was mooching a lot of weed
That was
and
you.
alcohol like throughout my youth.
Now we
Dude,
all go through our what was the
I
word
feel like
you
dude, I feel like such a huge weight lifted off of me. Like even just saying that, like that speaking my truth and like admitting like the errors of my past. Yeah, dude, for sure. Like I was like I had weed and I would have alcohol, but like for me, you
right,
know,
right.
I was always smoking and drinking everyone else's stuff when they were showing up with 30 packs and eights, you know.
That was me like with the Coke, you know.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Yeah, so what were we talking about?
Doing drugs in front of your kid.
No, so anyways, that was cool. That was a big come up, and I was a little paranoid at first. I'm like, did he, spray this, kill Whitey? But then my dad got out of my head, and I tried it. I was like, oh, this guy's great. I how he comes to a show.
He was all you guys were all having a nice conversation. He followed you on Instagram and then he was like, now I'm gonna poison him.
Yeah, so we're having fun. We're
What sport
happy
what sport
we're in the new
what sport is your
studio.
son playing right now?
A baseball, killing it.
Baseball, nice.
Yeah, I need to get him in summer basketball.
Yeah.
So what I need to do is I need to take him down to the park in Oakland by Kaiser, Moore Park. Let's play with the big boys, and just throw them out there with just grown men.
Dude,
Just
honestly, if there's a gym in Concord that has like a 24-hour fitness or a city sports that has a court, you can just get him a membership there and he can play there and
there's a
if
city court. Okay, there's a court that a guy converted a gym into a basketball court, and they actually did a kids party there that was pretty fucking dope. And they did like games and a tournament for the
oh,
kids.
I know where it is. Dave runs a show right next to it.
Right, 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 right. So,
Court
anyway,
Vision. Court Vision. I know those
right.
guys. They want
So
to do a comedy show there.
let's do it. I
Let's
was just
do
gonna,
it. You should
I
book
was just
me
gonna, I
and
was just gonna ask you and maybe talk shit about it.
you
Um,
should book. Well, you should. Okay, hold on. Two things. You should book me. You should give me a quarter of the profit, and you should also sign Nick up to be able to go play there if it's
well,
close.
yeah, I looked. It's like $40 for like an hour.
Well, that's too much. That's probably for gym rental. But if you find out when their open gyms are for his youth group or for his youth age, I'm sure you can just come and sign up and it's like it'll be like $5 or $10 or something like that.
Bro, I think he's talent. I mean, I don't want to get too stupid and gay on the podcast, but I think he's really talented and he could do something in basketball.
Well, then he's got to work on it.
You know?
Trisha's nephew's pretty good too. He's 8. He's pretty good. I played with him. He's pretty good. He's better than other 8-year-olds. But I was telling his dad, he was like, dude, he's the best kid in the league. I was like, then he can't play in that league anymore, dude. He shouldn't play in that league another game. You know,
Yeah.
if he's the best kid in the league, he's only doing himself a disservice by playing in that league. I'm not saying you got to get him in A1 travel ball, but he should be playing in a better league.
Right.
Because I played with him. There's no way he should be the best player in the league. You know, no,
Right.
no, 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 no offense to him. No offense to Nick. They're good players. You
I
know.
mean, you're a grown man, but yeah.
Well, I'm not saying compared to me. I'm saying I was better than both of them
No,
when
I
I
know.
was their age. You know what I mean? And I turned out to
You're a
be
savage. I love
I
it.
turned out to be good at basketball. You know what I mean? Not
Yeah.
not hella good, but good. So
Um,
like, if competition is one thing, but like the
no, I
summer,
get what you mean. They say that
especially
with comedy.
it's
They
well,
say
sure,
that with
sure,
comedy.
but but especially kids in the summer. In the summer, that's when you get better because you can focus on one thing. This summer, I'm going to get better at shooting. This summer, I'm going to get faster. This summer, I'm going to get better at dribbling. This summer, I'm going to get stronger, you know?
Well, since you worked with him, he's lost a ton of weight and he's quicker and more mobile.
Good, good. If you want to do something on one of these weekends or something like that, I'd be super willing to meet up again and run some more drills or something, show him some more stuff.
Well, last time you charged me $1,000,
I did not.
and I was like, "Do you take Venmo?" I don't know. My mom will hit you up.
You take
Cash App.
Dogecoin.
So we've come to the time of the podcast where I need you to blow my mind with a story. And it doesn't even have to be your story. It
How
could be-
long does it have to be?
No, whatever. Just entertain me. I'm tired. It doesn't
I had
even
to
have to
flash
be
on this
long. It
dude.
doesn't have to be.
I had to
It
flash
could
on
be
this
someone
dude
else's
going,
story. It could be
listen to that
someone else's.
motherfucker. I got a story. I had to flash on this dude going down to Bart today after work. So we're going down in the
Wait,
escalator.
wait, wait. When you say flash, show your penis?
No, I mean I had to tell him what it was.
Oh, okay.
So
See,
we're
that's
going
you
down
hang
the,
out with black friends. The terms are a little. I don't get the terms. You know what I
we're, go-
mean?
we're going down the escalator, right? and this is in San Francisco, America, right? So on the escalator, I'm trying to get down to the platform. Usually, if you're not walking on the escalator or if you're standing still, you're on the right side of the escalator, right?
Right.
So I'm walking, he's on the left side. Whatever. I don't say anything. I just go around him on the right. As I go around him, he goes, "Well, after you." And so I'm like, "You're supposed to be standing on the right side, motherfucker. Remember that for next time." And then I turn around and I walk on the platform and he mumbles something.
White dude.
White dude. He mumbles something. I was like, "What was that?" He goes, "Oh, I'm on the phone." I was like, "No, you fucking aren't, cocksucker." And I put my finger at him like this. Let me not do finger guns at this dude in the BART
Oh
platform.
my God, Robert
So
De Niro.
that probably was too. I probably did too much right there. You know,
Yeah.
that's the whole story.
Yeah, that's pretty intense. You had me locked in there. Finger guns are never good.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done the finger guns. I shouldn't have hit him with the Ryan Good case.
Yeah. I'm notorious for yelling people on the road,
Mm,
and then if we have to stop at a light after I flipped them off and showed them my willy and called their
yeah,
mom a whore, I
yeah.
get embarrassed and act like I don't know what's going on. They're like,
No.
I
Hey,
hate that, you know.
did you see the dude on 580
Oh
from
my
Newark?
God, that guy
That's
needs black friends. That guy
that
needs.
guy. Well, he's gonna get some. He's going to fucking jail. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I mean, part of me is like, I get like that's wrong and stuff, and I'm kind of mad he didn't like kill himself in the process because he almost hit a wall, you know, driving.
Drive off.
In my opinion, I don't think he should go to jail. I think they should just beat the shit out of him and then shame him and then just go
Well,
on
he's
their way.
definitely getting shamed. I mean, that's happening.
Here's
Uh,
the other thing.
that's
Normal.
that's one of Mike Bucci's constituents.
That's crazy. He's
Well,
also
I don't know if he voted for Mike Bucci. He's probably a felon. Probably
no,
can't vote.
he's a sex offender.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, probably can't vote.
Yeah, thank God. You know me voting for kids. But I don't want a kid in office. That'd be horrible. Actually, that might be kind of cool. That might be kind of cool to have a kid in office. Every day's ice cream day. What?
Ice cream day.
Ice cream
What do
gives
you,
me diarrhea,
what
so
do you
I'm
got planned this summer, man? You doing anything?
bad. Well, I definitely want to do a Reno gig. Bro, let me tell you straight up. Hey, let me tell you, Tony Liu, you know Tony Liu, Asian director. I didn't know he was Asian for the longest time. He's like an undercover Asian. But anyways, Tony Liu, I should have known him from the last name. Great guy. We always joke around. He's got a house with like a movie theater. We stayed there for one of the Reno gigs, me and Jordan, and I was like, I got to do this once a year. He's got
Yeah,
such a dope house up there in South Shore.
yeah.
So I'll let you know. That'd be hella fun to go up there.
It'd be cool to do some shows in Tahoe and not Reno.
Yeah, I'm trying to link up with what's her name? She runs Don't Tell Comedy up
Sarah
there.
Rooker.
Yeah.
Yeah, get me in.
Okay.
I've been talking to her. She's been various degrees of responsive.
Yeah, I mean, she told me she wanted me to do blackface, and I was like, I'll think about it. I don't know. I did that in kindergarten. I don't know
She's
if I want
funny,
to do that again.
man.
Yeah, she's good. So, anyways, summer plans. I'm trying to bulk up. I'm trying to get to 400 pounds.
There you go.
Um, just, just trying to intimidate motherfuckers at the pool. You know,
Big cannonballs.
I want to hit big cannonballs, and also I don't want other people's wives hitting on me.
It's
It's
a
been
problem.
it's been happening so much. They see the bald head, they're like, that reminds me
They
of
see
me,
the head, they see the
right? The beard.
1988.
So, what about you? Are you doing any big gigs coming up?
Definitely not.
Oh boy, comedy.
No, I mean it'll all happen for me.
It will. It will. You do have it. I do want to do, and I know you've probably, I think you told it on Voice Party, assholes got the fucking scoop. I do want to hear your story.
They got the scoop. They scooped you. They scooped the story.
I wanted dibs on the story.
You wanted
You have a
first
great
run.
you do have a great story, and I come from that world. Like I have a background of people that have. I used to be in rooms hearing people's. Dude, I knew a bank robber. I went to rehab with a guy that used to rob banks because That's how addicted he was to opiates.
Was his name Adam?
No, 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 no,
No,
no,
I knew
no.
a bank robber who was on heroin named Adam.
Oh, I mean, maybe I don't remember, but it was
His
up
name
in
was
like
either Adam or
Folsom.
Ezra. There can't be too many.
It was up in Folsom. And
Yeah,
this guy would just hand a note over, like the fucking Wild
yeah.
West.
That's the. Was he a tall guy? Tall white guy?
Um,
This guy's like 6'3". So you know.
Maybe it was a long time ago, dude. This is like 12 years ago.
You know what's crazy is the guy that I'm talking about. I knew him from being in prison, obviously, but Trisha knew him from they used to work together before I knew her and
Oh,
before I
weird.
knew him.
Wow, how'd you tie that in?
We were watching some documentary about bank robbers, and I was like, and she was like, I know somebody that used to rob a bank or they used to rob banks. And I was like, dude, that's crazy. Me too. And she was like, coincidentally, his name's actually Adam. I was like, that's so crazy. The guy I used to know, his name's Adam too. And she was like, no. And then I was like, yeah, it's in San Jose. She was like, no, it's San Jose. I was like, yeah, it was the same guy. I still talk to him.
Well, I want to lie and say that was my guy too, but my guy was up in the Sacramento area.
Oh, he was doing the bank robberies up there.
He got caught in Folsom.
Yeah, that was yeah.
They were waiting for him in the parking lot. You know, they eventually catch on. That you can't do that shit and not get caught. Here's my thing. If I'm gonna rob a bank, I'm doing it once. I'm
Yeah, I
doing it
mean,
once, but I
it
feel
may
like
not be
the
that much.
thrill
It
of
might not be that
it,
much money though.
but the money and the thrill of it, I bet you it's so fucking exhilarating passing over
But
that
now you're
hill.
hooked. But now
Huh?
you're hooked to the thrill.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why I won't go to massage parlors.
Come on.
You know what I mean? So, robbing a bank, I don't know. I do it. I don't know. No, but this guy,
You've already said too much.
yeah, no one listens to this. No, I got cop friends. They'll back me up. That's another thing. You got black friends, and you also gotta have cop friends. Yeah, you gotta be on both sides.
I don't know.
You
I
know,
don't know. The problem with cop friends is like you think it's like I'm gonna be the one fucking up and they're gonna help me out. But in my experience, the cop friends are the ones fucking up, and then you're the one lying to your wife about whether or not he hits her. You know?
right, right, right.
That's my
Yeah,
experience, generally speaking.
right, right. Yeah, majority of cops definitely beat
None of
up.
them, I don't know.
They beat up their husbands too. There's got to be some gay cops out there that beat up their husbands. You
Dude,
know?
that would honestly like that would be the probably the number one downfall of being in a homosexual relationship with a man. Because like generally speaking, I feel like it would be dope, you know? Like you guys are both you both into sports, you're both into, like I just feel like there'd be a lot more of like the being into the same sorts of things. Uh
Adam,
but then hold on, but then if you guys got in a fight, you just have to duke it out every time.
will you marry me?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I like Trisha.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think it's not as bad when two guys fight other than a guy and a woman fight. But, saying that nowadays women want equality, so I feel wrong. I feel like, all right, whatever, it should be equal. It's both bad, you know?
Yeah, I don't
Thank
think that.
God I haven't got that point in my relationship where my wife and I are physically fighting yet. Um,
Oh yeah, I mean, of course not me either.
but maybe I should start taking fucking boxing lessons just in case it starts. I don't know. My wife
Yeah,
is
did she yell at you a lot?
um just when my eyes are open.
Yeah, yeah.
No, no, it's
Trisha
not.
doesn't yell at me.
You know how it is. But we fantasize as guys. Well, if I wonder what it'd be like to be single and stuff.
I
That'd
was
be
just
lonely.
gay. If
How
I was
come?
just gay, it would be so much easier.
No, because I don't think you could be able to commit being gay. It's so easy to get dick and ass when you're gay. You know what I
That's what
mean?
I've heard.
So it'd be hard to settle down and adopt an Asian kid. You know what I mean?
I would just be out there I would just be out there
Are you,
feasting.
by the way, I've been wanting to ask you the whole podcast. Are you resting the phone on your dick?
I'm on my laptop.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow, this guy's got skill. I mean, he was tall. I didn't know it was 10
But yeah,
feet
it's on my
long.
but yeah, my laptop is being balanced on my dick.
I mean, this guy's got two black sisters. I didn't know how big this thing was. I don't know how. Wow. So, Adam, when's your next show?
Wednesday at Copper Spoon.
Yes, I heard about that.
The
I heard
new
about that.
Wednesday night banger with Honiton.
I heard about that. I might have to come through there. I heard about
Slide
that.
through.
That's new. I
Slide
love
through.
Copper Spoon.
It's good there.
Everyone listening to the podcast, mom, grandma, cousins, um, go to Copper Spoon in Oakland. It's a great venue.
Temescal.
The food's good, the drinks are good, the vibe's cool. They always got
Vibes
great
good.
music.
Nice
Dude, I'm
vibration.
always so white in that place. I'm always like secretly Shazamming. I'm like turning the light down on my phone so people don't see me, like Shazamming the great rap songs they play in
That's
there.
hella funny. I know all the word. They're just playing my playlist in there. That's hella funny.
Yeah, I'm super white, dude, but I love all sorts of music, so I'm always Shazamming shit. That's probably a major app I use. Shout out Shazam,
You know what
sponsor
I've
the
been
podcast.
listening to?
Uh-huh.
Massive Attack.
Okay, a little electronic. Okay. Are you taking ecstasy lately?
I haven't been. I've just been trying to feel the vibes without it. I've been trying to get high on the funk.
Oh, yes, I love Adam's turning into a hippie. Did you ever take ecstasy back in the day?
Sure.
Legally, can you say that?
No, yeah, I know. I said, yeah, no,
Any
I enjoyed
crazy,
my time taking ecstasy.
any craziness? Newark,
Sure. I
Milpitas,
mean, I feel like, I mean, there was a time when you could get three pills for $10, you know?
three?
Yeah.
Wow.
And you and a friend, that'll do you and a friend. You don't even need a drink. You know what I mean? You guys split a pill and a half.
Did you
You guys are having a good old time. You go
did you
down to the
ever?
bar, you're talking, you're
Yeah.
dancing, you're drinking water, you're smoking cigarettes, dude. You're getting girls' numbers. You're all coherent. You're having a good old time.
I mean,
Yeah.
in your mind, in reality, it's probably like
I mean, who cares? They're drunk. Everyone's drunk at the bar, you know what I mean? We used to go down to this place in San Jose called Tres Gringos,
oh,
uh, which is just like a meat market of a bar. It's
wow.
just it's just a bar with just dudes and chicks just wanting to touch each other.
Wow. Sounds like
Yeah.
Epstein's Island.
Much more consensual, I would say.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fun. Was it at the Saddle Rack?
It was like the Saddle Rack, but in San Jose and a lot smaller.
Eeh. You
Saddle
ever
Rack
go?
was fun, man. All my boys from Milpitas worked at the Saddle Rack as security for a bunch of years.
I did comedy there one time and it was horrible.
Bet.
So it was a big stage. So we'd go out there and it was a competition too, which you gotta love those, right? Any votes for Alex? Just silence.
Yeah.
Dude, so big stage and then dance floor and then a bunch of chairs where the people were. So there was like a huge gap, which is like a no-no in comedy. And it was on top of just being newer to comedy too. It was just those two combination. It was horrible. I had a good time though hanging with the comedians. Sometimes you'll do a show where the hang is better, and you'll come up with a fucking bit for another show.
Yeah. Yeah. Saddle Rack, man.
Saddle Rack, yeah, country. So I did that show, and this couple, this chick I went to high school with, she comes to the show, right?
Yeah.
And I fucking like I said, I didn't get any votes. I lost. Some fucking dweeb one who's never done comedy. It was like the first time he's done comedy. I'm like, oh, good. This is great. I'm doing great in comedy, right?
Yeah.
And she goes, me and my husband want to take you back home.
Oh.
And I was like, no, I'm gay. This is
Yeah,
I can't do this. This is awkward.
that's not a good move.
Yeah, plus my kid's right next to me. You know.
And this black door dasher.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
You want to
dude,
take
a
you want to
couple
take him home?
times,
He's got some weed.
a couple times, because sometimes you comedy in seedy places, and I don't know if it's like me sharing weed is like a sign you want to hook up, but there's been twice where, or a couple, well, maybe three times where these couples were like, "Hey, you want to go?" The husband was like, "Hey, you want to go back with me and my wife?" I was like, "Not really. You look like Shrek and fucking, you
Not
know,
good.
your chick looks like she's homeless and."
Yeah, man. That's never happened to me.
Well, Trisha, your wife is usually there. My wife doesn't like to go to shows.
Not usually. I mean, church like much anymore.
I do a lot of comedy at home.
Yeah.
It's the only way to stay sane. I love goofing around at home. You goof around at home?
Sometimes I'm more business-like at home. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's go.
I'm
I
very, I'm
love
very,
that.
I'm
That's
very,
so hard.
I'm very serious at home.
Dude, that's the daddest comment I've ever heard. Oh, my stoicism. You good? You looking for cancer spots?
No, the way my hair is when it's like this, it makes it look like it's receding because it looks like my hairline is down here and it's receding, but really my
Mm.
hair is just overgrown. I was worried for a second.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't want to.
Where's your hairline?
I gotta pull my hair back. It's there. It's there. Ooh, I'm sweating like a fucking fat girl at camp right now, dude.
It's 8:40. How hot is it in Concord right now?
Well, it was fucking mid 80s. Now
Probably 84, 83 now.
it's 68. It's always concerning when you're sweating and it's like in the 60s. The
Well,
house
I
is
mean,
hot though.
68 is pretty much 70, man. That's still pretty warm.
The house is hot, you know what I
You got to
mean?
open a window. Now is when you open a window.
Well, I didn't want to have the window open because we have old neighbors, and I'm trying to be polite. I've been like smoking weed in the garage, and dude, it's great. I used to, there was no smoke allowed at my house,
I
no
remember you
barbecue.
telling me.
So I used to have to drive around, allegedly.
Yeah.
And now I got a garage. I can just go on back.
You got
Dude,
a backyard?
big backyard with basketball, dude.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. Look at this shit. Hang on. Tell me, have you heard any street jokes lately?
If I did, I forgot I deleted them.
Look at this. I don't know if you could see it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you see that a little
Yeah,
bit?
nice.
Isn't that cool? So a
Yeah,
big, it's like grass, and then we have that big, there's Nick. Then I have the big, fucking concrete slab there.
that's perfect,
So
man.
this isn't even a podcast. This is just us on the phone talking because we never talk to each other. We had that group chat back in COVID times, which fucking was a definitely a godsend.
Yeah, for
But then it
sure.
definitely
Wow.
went.
I just got a update. Sorry,
No, go. I was
are
killing
you
time.
are you texting? Are you recording the Laker game?
Oh, wait. Let me guess. Okay,
Yeah,
let me
yeah,
guess. Is it over?
it's over.
Okay. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. All right. I think the Lakers won because it was do or die. LeBron probably got steroids before the game, had a couple of Asian hookers suck him off and give him superpowers. I'm gonna say Lakers won.
They lost. They were winning they were up big. When I came in here, they were up like 14. And they lost. It looks like It looks like they just got it kind of stolen from him at the end
In LA?
in LA. Sweat.
Oh, that makes me feel good. Don't kill Jack Nicholson. I love Jack Nicholson, but
A sweep job. Jokic hits the game winner.
it's blowjob, hand job, and then sweet job. On the jobs for me, I love a sweet
Wow.
job. Wow.
That really is something, man.
Was there anything, any subject before we get going, any subject you wanted to touch on? Any bits, any things that bothered you you wanted just to rant about? Anything you see out there that's annoying? Anything? Pet peeves?
If you have a ring on your house, you should take it off and buy my product. It's called a Doorbird. Check it out. We selling out here.
He's a comedian that has merch. What comedian do you know that has security camera
Yeah.
doorbell?
Access door control merch. Holla at your boy.
Oh, can you open up doors with the phone?
Yeah, exactly.
How much is that? I might get it for the house.
If you want video, it's like $730. If you want just the access controls, it's like $540 with a keypad and like a RFID. But it's probably like $1,000 total because you need some more stuff and then you need to like do installation.
And if I go through you, you get big commish.
I mean, sure, but I mean, yeah, sure, but if you probably wouldn't want to do it on a rental house anyways. Oh man.
Yeah, who cares? Break in, fuck it
I just
up.
had a killer hunger pain. No, it's just expensive for a rental house. It's something you want to do for like as like a feature to your own house.
Yeah. Well, if it was just me and my wife, I'd live anywhere. I'd live in
Yeah,
Oakland.
for sure.
I live in San Francisco,
In the
but
Tenderloin.
oh, in the Tenderloin.
It's how expensive in the Tenderloin, and you don't even have a kitchen or a bathroom.
Well, think about all the material you can get. Oh my God. All
Hey
the
man, I gotta go
silver.
get some food, dude. I'm starving.
Adios. Love you,
Yeah.
kid.
Later, Alex.
Go
Good talking
follow
to you.
that guy. What's your Instagram?
It's Adam from Genesis.
Let's go. Oh my God. Love it. Oh, my Bible, folks. Adios. Love you, kid.
Later.
Woo. Oh my God. Can you believe it? The Adam Close. Are you still with me? You see my sweaty ass? Wow, that was fun. Was that not fun? Stereotype, white guy, gotta dip in. That's the podcast, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it killed some time in your day. Come check me out. I'm gonna be at Mo Green's in San Francisco this Friday, May 26, 8 p.m. Got some new comedy stuff I'm working on. Got some more dates coming on. I will be co-headlining Tommy T's Comedy Club sometime in June, working on a date. Got some more shows coming up, working on my own show in Richmond at East Brothers Brewery, June 24th. We're doing a show there at 9 p.m. It's time. It's time to dominate with Alex Woody comedy. Get a black friend, get a cop friend, get a trans friend. That's my message for you guys tonight. This podcast is brought to you by Silver Tongue Audio. Go to silvertongueaudio.org and you will see my podcast there, free to download. You will see Dazed and Disturbed, which is a fun podcast about dark subjects that shine a little light with the help of Mary Jane and the help of humor. It's really fun. It's great. Check it out. NPC podcast, non-player character podcast. It's a classic video game podcast. Love it. Can I say podcast anymore? I don't think so. Go to silvertongueaudio.org. That's been the show. Love you guys. Let's do it. Let's boogie. Killing it.